Mendes continues to run riot in Arsenal's own back garden. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another EAFC 24 player comment video. I have not uploaded one in 3 weeks, over 3 weeks. It's probably a month now, and I'm actually going to be leaving the country soon. So I'm going to try and get as much Mendes content pre-recorded as possible. First game is a friendly against Ghana, and Mendes scores the first goal, easy finish, and France go on to win the game 1-0. Nothing else happened in the game. No other goals were scored. By the way, do not forget to like and subscribe. Trying to get to 2,000 subscribers. Be very much appreciated. Thank you very much. Anyways, this match is over. France get the win. Now it's time for the second international game. Next game is another friendly, but this time it's against Italy. So it is a bigger team that we're playing against, but it is a friendly, so not a lot of pressure on this game. Players can really just relax here. Mendes yet again getting the first goal of the game. He does well. So it's actually a very good goal that he scores. Drills past quite a few Italy defenders and celebrates in front of the Italian fans, which is crazy. Also, I sincerely apologize to Kaludi_99. I forgot to give you a shout out before. You did comment on the last Kermit video, so it's only right that on the next one after 3 weeks, I do shout you out on the video, so shout out to you. By the way, my friend, that video, it will probably come out a lot in a few months from now, because I am going to leave the country, and it'll probably only come out when I come back. First Premier League game back for Mendes. It's against Sunderland. Game week 5, Spurs are still currently on the mission to redeem themselves and get out of the relegation zone. And they do get off to a great start with Mendes getting the first chance of the game and easily putting it away, although that does make it 1-1, and that goal was not enough to get Spurs the 3 points, and they end up drawing yet another game. It's back to the drawing board for Ange Postecoglou's men, and maybe the Europa League will give them a chance to refresh their minds. I'll be honest with you, I have no clue if this is the first Europa League game or not, because we play the same team twice. And that doesn't happen in the Champions League, but maybe it happens in the Europa League. I don't know how it works, but we do play this team twice. And let me tell you, Spurs do score first in this game. Mendes shooting straight on the middle, goalkeeper diving to the left, and Mendes reeling away in celebration. The joy did not stop there, as Spurs went on to score a second. This time wasn't really any of Mendes' work. I mean, technically he was involved, but he was not directly involved in the goal. Musiala scored it to make it 2-0. A very good goal by the German, very silky. And Spurs would just continue to run riot here in the Europa League. Mendes getting his second. I should probably say Mendes continuing to run riot here. He scores another good goal to make it 3-1. I've forgotten the team's name, but they managed to score. I'm pretty sure they're Portuguese. I might be wrong in saying that. I think they are Portuguese. Mendes later on got a chance to make it 4-1. Unfortunately, he was not able to put it away as the keeper saved it onto the post. But that's okay. Spurs get their 3 points, and hopefully they can continue this run of form and redeem their Premier League season. But they have got a very stern challenge, as their next game is against Arsenal. This is the biggest game for Mendes so far in a Spurs shirt. Let's just say it's not the most prideful shirt to wear, but I mean, he is getting paid, he's employed by the club, so you gotta show respect, and this is a huge game for the fans. It is against Arsenal. It's a London derby, North London derby to be specific, and Spurs are the first team to have an attack. It was a brilliant through ball by Mendes. They keep running through Arsenal. Mendes is still going with the ball. Can he score the first goal of the game? And after Mendes' opener, the floodgates started to open for Spurs as they had won the ball yet again. The question is, who scores? Mendes plays a brilliant through ball into his teammate. I'll be honest with you, I don't know his name, I don't care to know his name, but he scored. And what's important is he's not real and that Arsenal are 2-0 down. Oh yes, it's the Sissoko clone. He looks nothing like the actual Sissoko that played for Spurs, but apparently Spurs are the two Sissokos. But what does it matter when they are beating Arsenal? Arsenal did get a shot on target, which the keeper was able to save. Brilliant double save. And by the way, I do not recommend signing for Spurs to any player that ever plays the game. Arsenal giving away a very cheap free kick there. Last man, and he's gonna get sent off. It's a straight red card for the Arsenal defender, Lino. I can't see that letter, but it's so whatever. And Spurs have a free kick, which Mendes scores. Spurs are running riot. It's 3-0 just before halftime. Arsenal are down to 10 men. They have to hope that Spurs put a brake on the gas at the end of this one. That's half time. Spurs 3-0 up. Arsenal fans do not want to watch. They are 3-0 down at their own home stadium. Goal kick for Spurs is met by Mendes on the counter. And he's got past Bremer. And he's got past Kivior. And that is a hat-trick for Thierry Mendes against Arsenal. That's 4 contributions. He has been involved in every single goal that Spurs have scored. And he has almost single-handedly turned this Arsenal team into his own chew toy. Whatever metaphors you can come up with, whatever similes you can come up with that describe Mendes' performance, there will be nothing short of spectacular. Now the Spurs chance can be put away. It's been saved by the goalkeeper, and Ramsdale has been able to save Arsenal once, and the game ends 4-0 instead of 5-0. So I'm sure Arsenal fans are very grateful for that. By the way, it doesn't get any easier. Our next game is Manchester City. Yet again, Spurs are the first team to attack, and Mendes this time is not able to score as the shot is blocked. And unlike the Arsenal game, where the first half was the most eventful, in this game it was the second half that was most eventful. That does not mean that nothing happened in the first half, as City were playing dangerously and Spurs were able to nick the ball off them. With that advantage, Spurs would go into the half-time break with a lot more confidence. If only the ref was actually fair and did not blow the whistle while Spurs were on the attack, but that doesn't matter. Spurs have still got a lot to do. It is Man City, and you cannot take a 1-0 lead for granted at all. You've got to double down on it. And this could be the chance for Spurs to double down, but unlucky, the shot comes off the City defender. Spurs try to win it back yet again. Edison's there to collect. A chance for a second. Mendes, he's done very well there. And if this was to be a second, it would be a very good goal, but it's saved. Late in the game, City pushing for an equalizer. Spurs trying to get it out, and Mendes has got the ball. And we all know how attacks like this usually end. Mendes on the counter-attack. Not a lot of midfielders there. The question is, can he finish? And that was the goal that sealed it. City lose 2-0 to Spurs. And this is a very good way to get out of the relegation zone. They dropped a few points, quite a few points, against the smaller teams. But when it really mattered against Arsenal and City, they were able to win those games confidently. Now back to Europa League. Spurs playing FC Famalicão. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Let me actually double check where they play. I was correct. They are a Portuguese team. And they recently beat Benfica 2-0 in May. That was not recent. Spurs with a few chances early on, especially that last chance that you just saw. Mendes attempting the scissor kick. But eventually, like it does in most games, Mendes ends up scoring. And opening the scoring, in fact, with a decently worked goal. Another attack for Spurs would see another goal come for, I don't know what they're called, man. The Spurs, whatever. 2-1. A very good finish by Thierry Mendes. Late in the game-ish. Hopefully they did not concede yet again. Mendes with a long shot and a save by the goalkeeper. He definitely could have done better. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter because Spurs run away as 2-1 victors. And they have really turned their form around in this video. But there is still one more game that they need to prove themselves in. Spurs Aston Villa is a game that will tell us whether Spurs have actually improved their form or whether it was just a run of games that they got lucky in, let's say. And the question is, could they keep it up? Well, like usual, Mendes got the first chance of the game, but this time he was unable to capitalize. Spurs did get the chances in this game, but let's just say it was a very frustrating one for the Spurs fans, especially you could say for the Villa fans as well, because they did not get much of a look in, but they were still getting 1 or 2 chances in the game, but Spurs maybe should have capitalized on a few more. I'm not going to cut that out, I'm not going to edit that, I'm just going to leave it in. Chance after chance, neither side were able to beat either goalkeeper. There definitely was not a lack of chances in this game, as there were just a lot of shots flying in from both teams. But like I said before, the goalkeepers were definitely on top in this game. But like most things, they do not always last. And in the 67th minute, Spurs got a special counter-attack, which Mendes got on the end of, and he done brilliantly, and he was able to finish it and make it 1-0 to Spurs late in the game, and this could be what they needed. And Mendes tried some skills. He's lost the ball here now. The question is, can he check back and help his team defensively? Yes, he can. That's going straight into the edits. Corner for Spurs. It's caught by the keeper. I meant corner for Villa. Nope, I meant corner for Spurs. Anyways, the video's over. Hope you guys enjoyed. Mendes is back. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Goodbye.
In this world of CB hollow, 7 minds will always follow. For that short time of the Apollo, into the big scene and borrow. I'm not the king of sorrow. I don't know weakness, I won't show. Like J. Cole, I will blow. Disregard your so being past tails like I've been up here, bro.